back again with another episode of SELA Night Live.
Yep.
We're here with a very, very special guest.
Yes.
We're here with a performing arts master.
Yes.
Oh,
She be pulling up with dancers, a DJ, full-on choreography, celebrity status.
I'm trying, man.
You know, she's got multiple music videos out right now. She sings a majestic singing voice, and she be barring out. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
She's shared the stage with other queens, like, I know I've seen you on the flyer with Gavlin. I'm not sure if Reverie was on there.
Damn.
I've opened for Reverie.
Yeah.
I was supposed to perform for Gavlin, but I actually booked her for a show when I was organizing a show.
Oh,
she was
okay.
my headliner.
I saw Yoshi Vintage, I think, was on a flyer too.
Yep, Vel 9. I opened for Vel 9.
Yep.
Yep.
So I know your performance art is amazing. You know, we want to talk about how you get it to that level. But if you guys could just help me to welcome our very special guest, the Homegirl Monie.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Hell yeah.
And for those that are live right now, the Tupac poetry book, you could potentially win it. All you got to do is drop a comment, and you could potentially be winning the poetry book.
Yes, that could be yours.
For sure, for
Damn,
sure.
damn, Monie. I've heard so many good things about you as an artist, as a performer. Like, I you know, now that COVID's like fucking smack in the middle right now, you know, it sucks because, you know, I would love to see you perform. But honestly, I'm really curious to know, where are you from?
I'm from Pico Rivera, California. Fuck yeah, me too.
What?
Yes.
What?
Pico in the house.
El Rancho High School?
You know, I went to a private school in Downey, but my mom went to El Rancho, my auntie went to El Rancho, my cousin went to El Rancho. I played softball at World Vista Park, where all my homegirls went to El Rancho. So yeah, I definitely would have been going to El Rancho and Burke. And
Goddamn, we neighbors, shit.
I know. So I grew up in Pico Rivera, and then I moved to Covina, and that's where I started doing music. With Showcase 626, Big Rob. Shout out to Big Rob. Highway Studios, when there was a Highway Studios. Shout out to Highway Studios. So yeah, I grew up in in the Covina hip hop scene, and then
what's that spot? Katie Jakes? Did you ever
Katie
go to
Jakes. Yes, Katie Jakes was my first fucking performance ever.
So you know,
I will always have mad love.
So you know Struckle and DJ Ross? I think they run the show now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I know them.
What was the Neighborhood Watch?
Neighborhood Watch. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Those are the guys that run it.
Dope.
Homies.
Dope. Yeah,
We
hell
love you,
yeah. Shout out
Struckle.
to them.
That's dope, man. Well, shit. Now that I know we're neighbors, like, I'm gonna be
That's
bugging you,
crazy.
like, hey, let's blaze it.
Well, now I'm in downtown. So I've moved. Yeah, I've moved. I've lived in Covina. I've lived in Rancho, Ontario. So I have, you know, IE homies, Pomona homies. I'm kind of like, and that's what's crazy, because I feel like I don't have one central like scene or set, you know?
You ain't got one location. You're all over the place.
No, so sometimes it kind of sucks, because I feel like a lone wolf, you know, even though I have like homies all over, but you know, you have like IE people who stick together.
So you were moving? You're moving from like county to county?
Yeah,
or?
I just moved around a lot. I guess I'm just like a free spirit like that, but I always eventually wanted to move to the city. So I finally got here.
So you didn't grow up with like music. You chose to do music.
So I grew up on Motown, oldies.
Yeah.
You know, like Quiet Storm, Smokey Robinson type shit.
Damn,
and
that's
then
what's
what's crazy is I grew up in a strict Christian household.
Whoa.
And
Me too.
Oh
my
What?
fucking
Is
God.
this like a
Really
pickle?
fucked me up.
Is this a pickle thing?
I think it's a pico
I
thing,
survived.
yo.
We survived.
Hey,
We survived.
for that.
Yeah.
We fucking did it.
Because you guys are smoking weed now and everything.
Yeah, we cool. It seems like it.
I haven't smoked weed in a while, but
Oh,
What?
but it's because my job. It's because my job.
oh,
I'll
okay,
get
yeah.
pissed at
Respect,
it. But yeah, I miss it. I missed it a lot, actually. No, but what was I saying? Oh, and then like it was really just my cousins, my older cousins, they lived in Whittier. Shout out to Whittier.
Hey, I got a cousin in Whittier too.
Are you related? What the
Bro.
fuck? What's going on?
I'm tripping right now. Like,
going
oh
on
my
here?
God.
So anyways, like listening to him, like growing up, my older cousins listening to, you know, like Ice Cube and, you know, just West Coast shit. I feel like that was like my introduction into hip hop, but it was so like taboo to me because of
the Christian environment.
Yeah,
so were you like low key listening to like hip hop
yes,
music?
dude, I would sneak. So in Whittier, it was like we would go over to my grandma's house. She was in the front house, and my cousins were in the back house. I would literally, go to their house to sneak, to watch MTV, to watch BET.
Damn, that's real shit right there. That's some real gnarly shit.
Yeah.
You had to sneak out to watch hip hop.
Essentially, yeah, because I know
that's
my
love.
grandma
That's real love,
would
yo.
not
I
have
respect
wanted it
that.
at all.
That's crazy. When did you know you wanted to do music and like entertainment? When did you realize that shit was like in your lane?
That's hard. I think I honestly was like older. I was like a big pussy for a lot of my my years growing up. I feel like I was always. Thank you for that. I feel like I kind of had it in me, but I was always so scared to get on stage or had such like major performance anxiety that I always was just like, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. So I started writing poetry in junior high.
So that's when it all started.
That's when my writing started, poetry. Yes, and I would just like in my journal. It's like my parents were so strict. I love you, mom and dad, but we're just being honest here. My parents were so strict that I feel like I couldn't even confide in them.
I know what you're talking about because it's like a suffocating feeling, you know.
Wow.
And
yeah, because it's like, damn, I can't tell them that I love this music and I love hip hop and I'm fucking. You know what I'm
super
saying?
Christian.
Like,
you don't want them to know.
I can't tell them I'm getting finger banged on the
I
bus
know,
tables
right?
and
They're gonna
shit.
think you're like a Satanist or some shit. Like I agree, dude. Like anything not of God or Jesus, like was the devil. I understand.
Yeah.
You.
Wow.
So I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna write it in my journal. I'm gonna write poetry, and then as my love for hip hop grew, one of my exes, who actually is like a dope rapper and battle rapper, he got locked up, and I used to write him my poetry. I used to send him my poetry when he was locked up, and he would tell me, he was like, you know what, if you really wanted to, you could rap. Like, you could rap if you really tried. Based on your poetry, you could rap if you really wanted.
So he was the one. He was
the first one to like plant that seed, like you could do this if you wanted to.
Yo, let's give some shout outs here, man. I see we got New Age Takeover, man.
Hey,
shout out New Age Takeover.
what up, what up?
David Vera, Destiny Wilson,
Chris, what's
Flores
up?
David, Chris Topher. Damn, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I
Yo,
appreciate
for
y'all.
anybody out in the comment section, you guys are entered now to win this Tupac poetry book.
Dope.
It's gonna be a giveaway. So, thank you for tapping in.
Yo,
Hell yeah.
Christian Rodriguez, man. They say shout out to SELA. I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you, man. I don't know you by Christian. I'm sure if you spit your or type in your artist name, I'll know exactly who you are.
Hi, Andrea.
Damn.
We got a lot of love in the fucking comment section. That's what's up.
So I noticed that, you know, you are able to switch between singing and rapping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I understand how you got into like the hip hop, right? The writing, but you know, obviously developing your voice, that's a different skill altogether, right? How did you pick that up?
You know what? Like I always knew I could sing or like hold a note. I definitely don't practice or work my voice out as much as I should. So my voice could be a lot stronger than it actually is. But I always knew I could sing. My mom is a good singer. My grandma is. My auntie, my uncle.
So it's in the blood.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
I
it
see.
definitely
That makes a lot of
is.
sense.
And I would always just like sing to myself like in the shower.
That's what's up.
But my mom always wanted me to join the choir. She always wanted me to sing and join the choir.
The worship team or what?
Yeah.
Did you?
I feel you.
Yeah.
Did you?
I think at one church when I got older, I think I did, but I never followed through. Like I got, accepted, everything, but I just never followed through because it was just like what church always felt like to me, and no shade to anyone and their faith and beliefs, like everyone should believe what they believe, but it always felt like I was like forcing a square peg into a circle, or a circle into a square peg, you know? And it was always just like me trying to like force my identity into this faith or belief system that my parents wanted me to have, or, because I was raised in the church. Oh, so this is what I'm supposed to be. I was taught, blind faith, that's what you're supposed to do. And as I just got older, I was just like, dude, I don't even vibe with none of this shit.
At what point did you decide to say, you know what, moms, Like, I'm not going anymore. Damn, it seems like it was tough for you.
It was, dude. And I see a lot of my homies like struggling with the same thing. Like, essentially, you're breaking up with like your identity. 100%. It's crazy. It's crazy. You essentially are breaking up with your identity, and there is a level of, no shade, brainwashing, right? But I know parents teach what they feel is best to their children.
Yeah.
And I do feel like there is a level of great things that could come from, teaching the Bible or different faiths. So I'm not saying throw the whole thing away. I'm just saying I can't believe it in the way that they want me to believe it, Right. I feel like God is such a personal thing and transpires or manifests in everyone's life differently.
Yeah,
Spirit
absolutely.
does.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
That it's like I can't tell you this is the only way. This is the one and only way, and everyone else is wrong. I can't do that.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I do believe that your relationship with the Creator is very personal. Like, nobody can tell you how it should or shouldn't be. You know what I mean? I do believe it's a very personal thing, and I see and sense a lot of individuality from you, right? Because it must have been very difficult for you to step out of that, and you had to be very strong and stick to what you believe in.
Hell yeah.
And now, as you write, though, like, as I notice, your lyrics are very expressive, explicit sometimes.
Yeah.
And is that difficult for you, like writing like that, and then like maybe your parents don't fully agree with it?
It's not difficult writing like that. And what's crazy is I feel like a lot of my lyrics or a lot of my songs are maybe a little bit more outlandish or like exaggerated than I am in real life. But I think there is a level of truth to it, but still, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
have some fun.
It's still like entertainment to a level.
Yeah.
So I feel like why I do that, I really like to, and this is getting deep, guys, sorry. I really like to push the boundaries of what is considered lovable by God and lovable by the Creator.
Most
you know what I'm saying? Like, you could, like there are no bounds to the Creator's and to Spirit's love for us. So it's like, yeah, I could say all this crazy ass shit and, but I could still love people and I could still treat people right.
Yeah.
And I could still want the best for people.
I completely agree with you.
I could still have great intentions for people and treat people with respect and be an honest person, who functions honorably.
We have somebody here saying F religion.
That's not the
New Age takeover. Yo, man,
I feel you.
I could understand how organized religion could, like, sometimes, mess up people's psychology. You know what I mean? So I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, I could say that it can help guide people as well. You get me? Give you a sense of morality,
right,
to a certain extent.
And a lot of my lyrics is just really, I just want to give people like, I want to encourage them to just be themselves. Like, no matter what you're going through, you know what I'm saying? No matter like where you come from, be yourself, say what you feel, and and that's, you're still lovable. You are lovable no matter what sins you've committed or you know what I'm saying? And all that like restrictions just like keep people away from love.
Most definitely.
And I don't vibe with that.
Yeah, and I see your confidence. I see your beauty. You rep the thicky thick. Hey. And that's what that's what I think we need more of, because I feel like a lot of women are, in a sense, afraid of feeling free, and I really think you represent it so well. Like, did you have to like teach yourself to build that confidence, or did you have any anybody, like any inspirations who like directed you in that way to feel more empowered? Like, what's up with that?
You know what, with me, I've always fluctuated with my weight, and eventually as I got older, it's to the point where it's like, fuck this shit. What am I gonna not be happy because I'm like on the heavier side? Like, society, fuck off, essentially. You know what I'm saying? And and the people who I want in my life are the people who want me for me. Where I pull majority of my confidence from, though, is from my mind. It is from my sense of humor. It is from my talent. I don't pull a lot of confidence from my looks, just because looks fade, you know what I mean? And how many hot bitches are dumb as fuck or annoying as fuck, or hot men are annoying as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like,
ignorant.
Yeah, ignorant, dumb as hell. Like, oh my god, like I don't care how cute you are. If you're not good at having a conversation, if you can't get deep, you know what I mean?
I think that's true, and I also
like
feel
I don't want to spend my time with you.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I also think that this whole notion that women were supposed to be like thinner or slim, you know, it just comes from the media. But I just think it's all bullshit because I know men that love thick women. Like,
bro, I've never hurt for men.
Yeah,
no matter what weight I was at, men love thick women.
There's men that like really short women, like midget women.
Yeah,
like
everybody got their own little thing, you know.
Like there's no sense of what beauty really is. Like beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? So like. This whole notion that thin women, like it's some shit that happened, like I think in the 90s, like when TV was barely coming out. Like it's not even reality, I guess. It's just it's just a load of bullshit, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I think that, you know, it doesn't matter whether you're thick, slim, short, tall, big nose, small nose. Like it doesn't matter. Like you're beautiful in somebody's eyes. I know a lot of men that they just love thick women. You know, I know men that love thin, skinny as fuck women. You know what I mean? There's no like right or wrong here. You get
and
me?
I think at the end of the day is like we manifest the people who we are and who we reflect. You know what I mean? So it's like, so if we love ourselves, you know, and if we're confident and we're comfortable with ourselves, then we're gonna manifest those relationships. So
most definitely, I think
life's too short.
I feel you on that, and you know what? It took me a really long time to build that confidence. So seeing artists like yourself and a bunch of other women who have complete courage and just flaunt what they have, I feel like it's really impacting the people like myself, to get out of my comfort zone and test my waters. And I just wanted to say thank you, because we don't have that many bold women just not giving a fuck, and I see you so comfortable and confident, and we need more of that. So
thank you. It honestly it's taken a long time. I would say majority of my 20s, like it was a struggle. It was for sure a struggle, and I can't even say that I 100% like love my body at all times of the day and night, but at the end of the day it's like I love my mind. I love who I am. I love the friend that I am.
Wow,
you know what I mean?
beautiful.
I love the sister that I am. So like,
hell yeah.
Nothing else, really nothing else matters to me,
Yeah, we got somebody see Destiny Wilson. Beauty is objective. Some guys have told me Beyonce or Halle Berry ain't it for them, and that's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel any type of like, oh damn, like Beyonce is I don't feel like that about them. Like the women that I've been with, like they're just simple women, and I just appreciate who they are. You know what I mean?
Right, because it's like when we actually get to know the person and not just their appearance, that's when
shit becomes
that's
deep.
when yeah, exactly. That's when you're actually drawn to them, and that's when you actually are able to understand like, oh no, I want this person in my life, not just for a night, but
absolutely. I know that Sancheezyy, she has some questions for you. She told me she wanted to ask you some questions.
Yes, I got some motherfucking questions. Okay. We're gonna do a little icebreaker. I like to have fun. Nice. That's my motherfucking motto. So the trick is you have to answer these as quickly as possible, okay?
All right, let's do it.
I only got 10 of them, but they're gonna be great. Okay, here we go. Stickers or titty tassels?
Titty tassels.
Okay.
What?
It has the word titties in it. I'm there.
I mean, they're both for titties, but okay, titty tassels. Yeah, stickers on the titties or titty tassels.
Oh, is it? Do I wear? Which one do I wear?
It's one or the other. Yeah.
Okay, I wear the stickers.
The stickers. Okay. Yeah. All right. For those curious cats, are you single?
I am.
Hey, yo, get out my.
I'm single as fuck.
As a Pringle?
Yes, as a Pringle.
With no salt?
No salt.
With extra salt.
A little bit of seasoning.
Right.
Let's see what Sancheezyy got.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Oh, jeez. Probably Kalani.
Kalani!
Yeah!
Hey, yo, that was our last guest celebrity crush too.
Really? Yeah, she's so bad.
Okay. Would you rather choose the eggplant emoji or the splash emoji?
Splash.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. That's a little freaky, man. I like it. Okay, next one. Would you rather have it loud and wild or mouth taped up with the cuffs?
Ooh.
Oh, one to think about. Yo, she really in this, man. She trying to get an answer.
Well, that's how I kind of like a combination of both.
Hey,
Whoa.
that's possible.
Yeah, because I think men really get off on sound, so I don't necessarily want to be gagged, but I like the idea of being tied up.
Okay.
Oh.
What is it? The BDSM?
I'm pretty sub.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sub in the bedroom. If the man knows how to get there, if a man knows how to dom, then yeah, or if the man or woman knows how to
Wait,
dom,
I'm
then
a little lost
sub.
here. I heard the word BDSM. I don't know what that is.
So that's like
like
bondage.
Oh,
you get tied up.
okay,
you
okay,
fucking
okay.
choke on a ball or something.
I've actually choke on.
And then you said sub. What's sub?
So like when it's like
submissive.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I enjoy being, even though I could switch, I enjoy being sub more than dom.
Okay.
I like for the
Whoa.
men or women to dominate. Yeah. Okay. I'm like this like total boss bitch
Yeah.
in real life, and then in the bedroom I'm like total sub.
Look,
Yes.
we got
I love it.
We got Kira over there being like, yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
All right. Long nails or long lashes?
Long nails.
Long nails?
Yeah.
All right. Are you about the bedazzled character drawing?
Not anymore because that shit's expensive as hell. And
All right.
But
All right.
I used to be.
Damn, that's what's up. All right. What type of perfume do you rock?
I usually do like a Victoria's Secret spray or a Bed Bath & Beyond spray. I don't even
okay.
know. It's
Yo-
like whatever I get for Christmas, it like my parents get me for Christmas.
It all smells good.
Unfortunately, no, I don't have like a scent that
Okay.
I'm like, no.
I feel you on that.
That I'm drawn to.
Bed Bath & Beyond, that'd be my
Yeah,
mom's
it's
spot.
just one of those. Yeah, whatever I get in my stocking that year.
That's what's up. All right. We got 3 more.
Okay.
What 2 big artists would you want to have a threesome with?
Oh, shit.
We get in there. We get in there.
Damn. Damn.
It's okay. Take your time.
I think Kelani might be one.
I mean, if it's a couple, I would say Iman Schubert. I think that's how you say his last name, and Tiana Taylor.
Okay.
Whoa.
They're pretty gorgeous.
I know Kiana Taylor is the other person. Her
Tiana
partner?
Taylor, yeah, her husband, he's a basketball player.
Oh, I see.
Dang.
Okay, I see you.
Yeah.
All right, we got 2 more. Next one. Name a dream music festival you would love to be a part of.
A dream.
Perform. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
that
just
you
a
would like to
festival.
perform at.
A festival you would love to perform at. Or maybe a concert.
I mean, I would want them. Oh shit! They need to bring back Rock the Bells.
Whoa.
Rock the Bells?
That would be ideal. Yeah, that
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I know you
Damn.
probably haven't. It's been some time.
Huh.
Yeah,
Damn.
I think it's been a minute. Sorry, it's been a minute. Yeah, Rock the Bells. I think it was like 2009. I saw Ice Cube open. Seen the Roots. Yeah,
Wow.
it's kind. I feel like Rock the Bells was kind of like a higher end, almost paid dues, almost bigger names maybe.
Okay.
Don't quote me,
All right.
but yeah.
All right.
Dope,
last
dope.
one. Which artist would you love to open up for?
That is difficult. It would definitely have to be a woman. Just because I'm thinking about like tapping into the fan base.
Right.
I mean, okay, so I've already opened up for that person. I was gonna say Reverie, but I've opened up for her. I would like to open up for Snow the Product.
Damn.
I
that's
think
what's up.
Damn, she popping right now. I be seeing her all over.
she's fucking doing it. And then I really fuck with. Oh man, I fuck with Big Lotto
Big Lotto.
or Mulatto, formerly Mulatto.
Dope.
But Big
Alright.
Lotto, I think she's dope.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that
what's
was
up.
the last question
That's
I
what's
had,
up.
but
Alright.
dope. That was dope.
And then I wanted to see if we could break down some tweets. You know, I
Oh shit! You about to get me in
There.
trouble.
I saw,
we get into
I just saw like these tweets and I'm curious to see what they mean. You know, because maybe you could give us some more context.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. This one says, thinking of texting my 17 men. So what are we? Just to see them squirm.
break it down.
What is this? What does this mean exactly?
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I have a pretty good sense of humor, so I actually do like writing comedic style type quick little posts or anything like that.
Yeah.
Eventually, I want to get into stand-up comedy, but I'm just like hella scared of it, and I'm like focus on one thing at a time. So right now I am dating around. Clearly 17 is like an exaggerated number, but I was just trying to think of like a funny number that sounds totally outlandish. And yeah.
So texting them. So what are we?
So what are we? You know, men, I just thought it was funny because men typically like really hate that question.
Oh, okay.
So because it's kind of like imposing a relationship or a commitment on them.
Okay.
But like doing it and not knowing that there's like other men that I'm doing it to, like not knowing that I actually don't want that commitment. Like you're not the only one. I just thought it was like it's a funny dynamic, and that's what I
But is that something that you really do? Or just
no, I'm not doing it. No.
Just
it's entertainment. I literally do shit for the laugh.
Okay.
I really do.
So here's one more.
But I am out here, and I'm dating. I'm dating around.
Hey, you heard it for yourself.
Yes.
So I have one more. Men that refrain and enjoy the pussy longer.
Yes.
These men are treasures, need their flowers. Salt of the earth. They really be ruining it for you normies.
Yeah, like as you get older, like the sex gets better because you realize like the tricks, and you realize that there are no rules. There are no rules. So there are men who fuck that like think like, oh, as soon as I get the urge, oh, it's the end. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
But there are literally men that I've been with who will pull out, will take a rest, or you know what I'm saying? Like go get some water. And it really just like, it just keeps, you're just able to fuck all night.
It keeps it going.
It keeps it going,
I see,
you know? So like when they're actually able to like stop themselves, like, you know, maybe you guys take a little break and then you guys get back to it, like stuff like that. Or if they can finish and then like, men who are at least if they finish, then they're down for more rounds, you know? But it's not just like this one, I'm done, good night. You know what I'm saying?
Like a 2-minute man or some shit like that?
Yeah, it's like once you get older, you realize there are no rules to this shit. So it's like, why are so many men don't realize that like you could pull out, you know what I mean? You could like make this process longer.
I see.
You don't have to just like throw in the white flag. You know?
Wow, and when it says these men are treasures that need their flowers. So you, I guess I've never heard that term, like giving a man flowers. Is that something, or is this a figure of speech?
It's a figure of speech, like giving people their flowers. Like I think
when they're fresh or something like that.
Yeah. Like it's like while they are alive, giving people the flowers instead of bringing them to their funeral.
Yeah.
When they can't enjoy it. I think it was I don't know if it was a Kanye West.
Yeah. I've heard him say that.
Yeah.
And then salt of the earth. That just basically means like like they get flavor to.
Yeah, flavor, preserve, which salt does.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's really great to hear, and I hope that if you guys are listening, you're taking notes because like. I think women need to finish first, right? And then the man.
Yeah.
Well, the man needs to wait.
Yeah, but then on the flip side, like what I'm hearing a lot of, and we're going to get explicit.
Hey.
There are grown-ass women out here that don't suck dick.
What?
Is that word on the street or like? No, that's just so childish. I think that's so childish. I mean, I'm an equal opportunist, so I feel like as I'm gonna go in on men about sex, I'm gonna go in on women about sex.
Damn.
Women, stop expecting the world. You're not even sucking dick.
Whoa.
Damn, yo, she's just setting it straight.
God damn, man.
No, it's the truth. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of that. Did you hear these?
Did you hear this from like people you hang out with, or are there like homies who tell you they just don't suck dick, or like, is it?
I have. Okay, so yeah, no, I have homies who tell me that their like girl doesn't suck dick. I met this one guy that we never went on a date, but his wife doesn't suck dick.
Wow.
So they have an agreement, which whatever, they have an agreement, so more power to them, that he could only, if he like goes out on her or if he cheats, it's only it can't be an emotional connection. It could only be physical, and he could only get head.
What?
Whoa.
And I'm like, all of that, and you won't just suck your husband's dick?
Oh my God.
What is going on
That's a
here?
whole mission right there.
Why do you think that is?
Yeah, and men don't go down either, Destiny. That's very, very true.
And some men don't go down either. Damn, man.
Yeah.
So what? Like,
Thank you, Christian. I like you too.
I think Monie, she roasts everyone. Wow, that's funny.
She's just
man.
keeping it real.
Yeah, she's keeping it
Yeah,
real
man.
and raw. And I guess when it comes to giving head, right? Why is it so important? Like, why are you saying like, oh, I'm so tired of these women?
I feel like it's so important because I just feel like it's a very selfless deed. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I think it expresses selflessness.
I see.
And I think if your man is tired and doesn't feel like, whatever, or is having a bad day, why not?
Wow.
That's so
it's
sweet.
total selflessness to me.
God damn.
That's a
what-
good way of putting it, honestly. That's a
Yeah.
good perspective.
Wow, you're such a nice person.
I'm so nice.
You're
I'm
nice and real.
Yeah.
Wow, we got Kira over there being like, yeah, like I support her. Wow, man, this is amazing. Thank you so much for breaking that down.
Yeah, of
I think
course.
that you're giving a lot of people context, and helping them understand. And hopefully you guys, you learn something. Hopefully, we all learn something here, and maybe push for a little improvement if need be.
For sure.
I think that you're spitting some real shit right now.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, we on some real level shit, real life shit. But honestly, I wanna talk about your music. Is that cool?
Yeah, hell
I know
yeah.
you got
I'm
a
not
lot
here
of
to just
shit.
talk about sucking dick, guys. Let's get to the shit.
Damn. Okay, so I know on YouTube you got several music videos. You got Debauchery, Up and Down, and Fans Only Freestyle.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to know that Debauchery music video.
Yeah.
Yo, how is it? How was your experience, like making that shit happen? Because it's real, like, fucking kinky in my opinion. With the bondage, you really got BDSM in there.
Yeah,
And then the
there's a
lights are
threesome
popping.
shit.
Yeah, you really went in. How was that experience?
Yeah, that video was probably like the highest production video I have. Expensive, but shout out to my girl, Erin Wesley. She's like an actual filmmaker now. Like
Wow.
she went to film school and all
Shout
that
out
kind of
to
shit.
you.
So I for sure can't afford her anymore, but I'm happy for her. And then that was styled in art direction by Reggie Woods. He's an amazing stylist and just
Like
visionary.
where you wore too?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was really great. That was a really
And all my
great
hot
outfit.
fans, all my hot friends came through. I was like, "Look, guys, I'm not gonna pay you, but Reggie dressed all of them. But I was like, there will be Hennessy and there will be weed, so come through."
Did Reggie do the makeup too, or was it just the clothes?
My homegirl. I paid my homegirl to do my makeup for me.
Yeah, this music video is really fucking, it's really well made in my opinion.
And honestly, this technically was me coming out as a bisexual woman.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Wow. Was that difficult for you?
It honestly wasn't, but I think it wasn't because my parents don't watch any of my shit, and they're not on social media or anything.
Well,
so
that's easy, huh?
Yeah, but it would be like, honestly, I'd be like, well, close your eyes because
Wow.
I'm an artist, so it is
have
what
they
it
seen
is.
Debauchery?
No,
No.
no, I'm
What-
pretty sure they have not seen Debauchery.
What would they tell you if they saw Debauchery?
I already know they're super embarrassed.
Oh,
They don't say it, but I know that they're embarrassed. Because they're super conservative. So I get it, but, it's just crazy. Dre, yeah, shout out Dre Blue. Dre was there.
Oh yeah, I saw Callie Alley in there.
Yeah,
too.
Callie's in there, yeah.
Are-
I'm telling you, all my beautiful friends came through.
Yeah, and I see you guys have even done shows together. Are you guys connected on a deeper level outside of the music?
Dre is one of my closest homegirls, even though I
Yeah.
feel like I haven't seen any of my closest friends in the longest time. But yeah, no, me and Dre, our first collab, one of my first music videos ever for songs is Good Girl Gone Bad. And we both we got off on that shit. That shit was hard as fuck. Good Girls Gone Bad.
Yeah.
Check that shit out on YouTube.
Hey.
So yeah, no, me and Dre will always look out for each other. We'll always have each other's back.
That's
Jasmine
dope.
Safina, you know what I mean?
And Cali Ali as well. You guys are all part of because I think you guys were doing like a tour together, weren't you?
You know what? Sorry. We were doing a tour. It was just like for one summer.
Yeah.
We're all kind of just doing our own thing now, but you know, it's all love and we support each other on our individual endeavors, and that's just what it is.
That's dope. And I see True Dre Broop, she's putting out good content too, good music and stuff.
Honestly, Dre is so dope. She's one of the dopest artists that I know. She's truly a visionary. She could rap her ass off. She could sing. She writes great music. She could dance her ass off.
She could rock the stage. I've seen her completely rock a whole crowd.
Yeah.
Like, had the whole crowd.
Oh, she's an amazing
mesmerized.
performer.
Yeah.
For sure.
We got the homie Boon Coon in here, man.
Hey,
shout out.
what up, what up? It's
100.
Cerrone. What up, what up?
Shout out to the homies all have been here. You know, if you drop the comment, you're going to be
entered to win this Tupac poetry book.
Hell yeah, man.
I love that.
Yo, man, this book is really, really dope. Yo, the poetry in there is just very impactful. Yeah, I mean, another thing that stands out to me about your music videos is that, you know, it's rarely just like this one scene where you're performing. Like, you know, it seems like you put a lot of thought into it.
I do. And honestly, it gets hard because, like, clearly my budget is limited. I back myself. I live on my own, all that kind of stuff. So it's super, super expensive. It's so hard being an independent artist because it's like, what is it? You have a champagne taste on a beer budget, you know? It's like I have all these visions that I want to bring to life, but honestly, I just can't afford it. So it's a matter of like editing that down, chopping that down, and doing shit that I could actually, you know, afford to make happen. So
it seems like you have like a storyline though, like in a lot of your videos, and I think that's very rare to find because, you know, when I see videos, when I see artists' music videos, like it's usually like one performance scene sometimes, and you know, it seems like you really like, do you storyboard, do you mood board your stuff, or is there somebody that helps you with that?
No, you know what? Honestly, if I could do all this shit myself, I would, because sometimes I could direct it, all that kind of stuff. So a lot of times what happens for me is I'll write the beat, I find the beat inspires lyrics or lines, concept. And as I'm writing, I could literally see the music video of what I want. So a lot of times if I'm writing the song instantaneously, along as I'm writing, I already know what I want the music video to be.
Wow.
That's really
as you're
dope.
writing, you were already picturing the music video? Wow.
Yeah.
That's really dope. That's really dope. I also noticed that you have like a very defined performing art.
Shut up, Cam. Sorry, Cam just saying
Monie
I owe
owes
him
me
$20. No, I
$20
fucking
and a
don't, you
verse.
fucking liar.
Wow.
And a verse. I'll give him a verse, yes. A verse, yeah.
But somebody,
Not $20,
Somebody
though.
texting you on the live.
Wow.
Shout out to Cam Archer.
Yeah. Shout out.
One
Cam
of the
Archer,
best rappers I know.
Wow.
There's your shout out, Cam.
That
Hey,
was
that's
funny.
love right there.
That was funny, man. So yeah, I noticed that your performance art, like it's very, you know, detailed, and like when you perform that SELA hip hop, or when I see your videos like in debauchery, like do you choreograph things? Like, do you have because you even brought dancers to SELA hip hop, you know?
So yeah, no, my choreographer Nikki Marie, shout out Nikki Marie. She's one of the dancers. So it's predominantly her, and then
She's the one with the whip. Yeah. Because you took her to SELA hip hop also, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Cool.
And then my other girl Taylor. It's predominantly Nikki, but then Taylor will also give some input. So for the most part, and then when it comes out to collaborating with me, you know, depending on how involved I want to be in choreography, or like how much choreography I want to do, sometimes I'll be like, you know, because I'm not a dancer. I like to dance, like go to the club and dance, but I'm not a dancer, you know? So sometimes I'll just give my input on what moves I feel more comfortable doing and whatnot. But no, I don't do my own choreography, thankfully. Thankfully for everyone.
So they help you with it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they do.
Wow. So like, for example, when you performed at SELA hip hop, like, did you guys have like these choreography rehearsals?
Oh yeah.
How much do you rehearse? Like, do you just do 1 day or 2 days or 2 hours?
It'll be like, I want to say like a couple of hours a week up until the show.
Like multiple days? Like every other day type of
No,
thing?
I think because it costs.
Yeah.
If we were at a studio, it really depends on the show and the set. But if also we're on crunch time, but it's maybe like 1 to 2 times a week for 2 hours, I want to say.
Wow.
It's been a while, so.
Yeah, because I mean, your performances, like, they're very, down to the T, and
Thank you. I need to get better and tighter, but
we consider you a performance art
Damn,
master.
I'm so mad I missed that shit, because honestly, like, you talk about it, Pump talks about it, Kira talks about it, and honestly, the way that they describe it, I'm just like, man, how the fuck did I miss this? I can't wait for COVID to end, because honestly, you're gonna get back into it, and I'm gonna be able to see you live.
No, I definitely need to tighten up. I feel like I could definitely like push myself more. I feel like I need to like get back into like working out and like if I was like at tip top physical shape, I feel like my performance would be so much better, or like my breathing and all that kind of stuff. I feel like that kind of stuff I still need to improve on, but I'm thankful that you guys can't hear the heavy breathing because it's there.
Well, you were great, and the whole crowd was mesmerized. You just completely hypnotized the crowd. At SELA Hip Hop, so I really, really respect your performance art. I know that there's some songs that you've released recently. I saw that you did the fans only freestyle, and like at first, the cover is like a little, like, it throws you off. It makes you feel like, what? She got a fans only now?
Only fans, yeah.
Only fans or fans only, and then you realize it's a song. And I know, Sancheezyy, you've been listening to it.
Yeah, I mean, I really like, like what you say. Like, how did you come up with that concept?
So everything that I do on social media, it's always thought out. It's always, for my brand and for business, all that kind of stuff. So I have been wanting to embrace the plus size vixen, I guess you could say. So that means posting sexier stuff, because I want to be a plus size model, like a legit model, like through an agency and everything.
Cool.
I'm in the process of trying to do that. But with posting sexier pics, you get the men who start, DMing, like they assume that just because you're posting sexy pics that like, oh, okay, well, like, they want to start buying nudes. And eventually, it got kind of hard, because it's like, damn, like I really am opening myself up to this in a way, because I am posting sexier stuff. But at the same time, I don't want them to automatically assume I'm like selling my fucking nudes, right? So eventually it just got kind of annoying. And I really struggled with the whole, if, OnlyFans is good for me, if OnlyFans is a good look for me and for my brand. And no shade to anyone who has it, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're making money, but I just feel like for my brand, I just don't think it would have worked. I don't think my followers or my fans would have saw that coming. I don't think it would have made sense to them. I don't know. That's just kind of how I feel. And then also, unfortunately, as much as you don't want to, you still have to acknowledge the fact of that women are still very much so judged and ridiculed for their sexual behaviors. And some women want to play by the book with that, some people don't. I don't want anything that's going to make my life more difficult, so I was like, you know what, I'm not really hurting for money like that. Like, yeah, I could use the extra money. Who fucking can't use the extra money? But I'm not hurting like that, thankfully. And so I just made the decision to not do the OnlyFans. But I'll take like tips. So I'll leave my like Cash App or, my Venmo information if anyone wants to, tip a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
tip a bitch. Because I'm not going to turn down a blessing and turn down help, but I just OnlyFans wasn't for me, so that's why I decided. Just like I had Instagram Girl Freestyle, there are certain like things in the internet that being an internet girl or internet personality that you kind of start to like resent because it's expected of you. So that's what Instagram Girl Freestyle was. That's what Fans Only Freestyle was kind of just a rebellion against what is expected of me as a woman on social media.
Okay, so just to get it straight, so you don't have an account, but you do have your Cash App for tips, right? If anybody wants to just show love and throw it to you.
Cash App and Venmo at the Homegirl Monie.
Hey, go show her love, you know what I mean?
Support the arts, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Even though I know it's fucked up for a lot of people right now.
Yeah,
Black History Month.
A Black History Month.
Tip of black artists.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'll say.
I love that. I love that. I know there's a line that.
I was actually gonna ask you because I was listening. I've been listening to that song, and you have a line in there that I would love for you to break down. You say, no, don't be scared. It's really. Here we go. I'm just gonna say it. All right. Power to the scammers. Power to the people. Power to the deep throat.
You are not my equal.
You are not my equal. Can you let us in on that? Like what is your...
Yeah, so when I say power to the scammers, it's not necessarily like the people who are scamming like the regular people out of money. I'm talking about like people who are just like scamming the system, like in a big way. I'm kind of like fuck them, because I think they really fumbled their response to COVID. And I think they really let Americans down. So whatever Americans do to make ends meet, fucking fuck them. Like, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's just kind of how I feel. So that's why I was like, power to the scammers. Like, however you get it, however you have to feed your children, that's what it is. Because, goddamn, the government is just a mess.
I agree.
I mean, even with Biden, it's just like, jeez.
I feel you.
So, yeah.
I don't know what to make about Biden, honestly. Like,
he lied. He lied to get it. He lied to become president, and same old, But fuck Donald Trump,
Yeah. Is it better to have Biden than Donald Trump?
I think so. I think so. But I think Trump was just so bad that we were just so freaked out about it. And then now that it's back to the normal bullshit, it's almost like a sigh of relief, but it's still like normal bullshit.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, well, we're back to square one.
And then you say power to the people, power to the deep throat. You are not my equal.
Yeah, that's just a dick sucking reference.
Okay.
A kinky ass line.
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems like we keep coming back to
Yeah, I know, right? There seems to be a theme here.
No, but it's, I think you rep it well, and you, like I said, you got the confidence, you got the fucking empowerment, and you're showing a lot of women, how it's done, because, the energy and, the realness and the certainty, the freedom that you have, like, I fuck with it and I respect it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Also, your heaven track, it gets real deep on like political awareness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How involved are you in like political awareness stuff? Like, is that something that you're constantly looking into? Like, you're always reading about it or seeing it?
I definitely try to. I follow some like independent media on YouTube. That I do try to stay on top of things as much as possible. I'm not as well versed as a lot of people, so I wouldn't like consider myself like a political analyst or commentator or anything like that. But I do try to stay up on current events and what's going on. And I guess you could say I'm pretty passionate about it.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song Heaven, you keep it so real. You kind of like lay a lot of facts down, and in one of your lines, you say how Trump is a racist and a fascist, and you also mentioned how family and friends are okay to look past it, and I think that's so true, because I had to deal, and I still have to deal with people.
Same.
On that and that tip, and I was just gonna ask you, like, is that more of an occurrence for you to run into people who just like are passive about these real important topics, in like the government or like our president or...
Yeah, you know what? Coming back to my like upbringing, super conservative, Christian conservative. So their politics are conservative, and my entire family essentially were Trumpers, and that was actually really hard to deal with, especially my boyfriend at the time, black man, my friends, black women, black men. So it's like dealing with my family, who I love and who have been supportive, to know that they're just so closed off or just like refuse to practice compassion. It's difficult knowing that you come from that family tree, and you start sitting with what responsibility you hold as a buffer between these two different worlds. So yeah, it was actually really hard for me during the George Floyd uprising to even talk to my family. I actually had to tell them like, hey, I need a break from you guys. No shade. I just don't have the emotional capacity to deal with you guys right now.
Right.
Because it's literally like just talking to a brick wall in so many ways, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was rough.
I'm glad that you stood up for it though, and I really respect that track because you really are pushing for awareness, you know, and that's very important and very valuable to the community. I have a question too about it's the Up and Down video. Mm-hmm. I noticed that you had like all these tattoos like on your neck, on your mouth. How did you end up doing that? Like, was that hard to do?
That was my girl Joss. Joss Bot. She's a great artist.
Was it the henna tattoo or was it something different?
So it was pretty much. I told her I wanted like a cross of like futurist tribal.
Yo, that was dope.
And she pretty much, I gave her like a couple of different maybe like pictures or examples, and she really just like pretty much freestyled.
Damn.
She freestyled on my neck, and and
it looked it looked very flawless.
Hell yeah, that shit looked hard as fuck. Like
everyone was like, you should get them tatted. You should get them tatted. I'm like, dude, I have a job that won't let me. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember watching it and honestly being very surprised and being like, damn, dude, she got these tats on all over her. Like, damn, that's balls right there. But you know, and now I see like it was a makeup thing.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to like depict a real like badass from a different planet. So that was
you really did it. You really did it. You really
I love that. That was so much fun.
Yeah. And you know, before we go, is there a message that you might want to give to artists out there that are trying to push for this?
Damn, the music got all. I was like, yo,
that's so serious.
Really zoom in on me right now.
Yeah.
What I would say is, this is not for the weak-minded or the weak of heart. This shit, it's not gonna happen as fast as you want. It's not gonna happen as fast as you expect. Expect a lot of bumps, a lot of holdups, a lot of adulting you're gonna have to do, and like life just to get in the way of shit. But if you love it, if you really love it, and if you feel like it's a true calling for you, then you know it's pretty much by any means necessary. And just get her done. Surround yourself with people who are going to encourage you to not give up, remind you why you started in the first place. Support yourself with people who really believe in you, and I think you'll be okay.
Yo, man, that's true, man. That's
words of wisdom right there.
And we really appreciate that, you know, because even us hearing that, you know what I mean, like it's very soothing, you know, and it's very warm, and you know, it's true, you know, for you guys out there trying to push for this, like, you know, you really gotta push for it. Sometimes for years until you perfect that craft, you know, until you build that community. And a lot of artists, you know, you guys, I've seen in the scene, right? Like they just want to like perform or record, you know what I mean? But a huge part of hip hop is actually building with people on a personal level. Yeah. You know, interpersonal building, actually being a friend, actually being there, you know, actually helping out when you can, you know, in any way that you can. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the most important thing that I've learned being in the hip hop scene, that you know, we got to give each other a hand. You know what I mean? We got to support each other.
Encourage each other, because this shit gets disheartening as hell.
Like you said, surround yourself with people that inspire you and people that believe in you. You know what I mean? Because it is hard out here, you know, and as an artist, like, if you really are about the art, if you really are about the craft and the people, you will persevere through everything, man, and you will make it happen for yourself.
Most definitely. And you are going to get those haters. You are going to get those people to try to pull you back. But, you know, even, you know, cutting family at a healthy level, just like, you know, Monie was saying, you know, it's important to see where you're heading and who's in the way, you know?
And that's hard to do. Like you said, like you need a space from your own family And you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's important. You know what I mean? It's important for you to develop your individuality. You know what I mean? Develop yourself, your unique self, not being influenced by external sources that may or may not be contributing. You know, so that's very great that you said that.
Hell yeah.
But thank you so much, guys, for tuning in.
Thank you.
This is SELA Night Live.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Monie, for
Thank
stopping
you guys.
by.
Hell
It's
yeah.
great
For having
interviewing
me. Yeah,
you.
hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
my
you.
dude. I love you, man.
Armando. And yo, real quick, before we, cut it, for everyone in the comment section, you guys are entered to win this Tupac poetry book. Yep, I said it. So keep an eye out. We're going to be posting the winner very, very soon. So thank you, and we'll see you next Saturday. Woo!
Love
Bye,
y'all.
guys. Love you.